Yeah.
So that's going. All right. So we're going to be Facebook Live. They're going to be able to hear you. They won't be able to see you. And here, as the Joker said, here we go. From a room next to my bathroom in my basement. This is my worst holiday. My worst holiday.
Phantom, chocolate covered shrimp, potty corn, summer steak with a germ of bereavement. 1, 2, 3, psychiatrist, ketamine, anyone answer never moved in an encyclopedia. Now we get a little kitty with a gay wrestling promoter. We wrote his clip with our action light bone. This is my worst holiday. This is my worst holiday. My worst. This is my worst holiday. All right, and today's episode is brought to you by us. That's right, motherfuckers, just us. Send us some money to us at myworstholiday@patreon.com. That's all you have to do. Pledge $3 a month. It's the cheapest, funnest, most entertaining money you can ever spend. That easy. $3 a month. That's all we ask. Come on. How much does it cost to go to the movies? Well, nothing right now, I guess, because that's kind of fucked.
I feel so much better that I'm not a slave to anyone anymore.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You know what? Cigar Bundles of Miami, these guys have always treated us pretty good. So, you know, Alex, you get a shout out, buddy. If you're not buying your cigars from Cigar Bundles of Miami, you're a fucking idiot. So buy them from those guys. And with that being said, from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this is My Worst Holiday, a podcast about your worst wedding, your worst funeral, bachelor party, bachelorette party, or anything that's funny after the fact. We want to hear it. And with that being said, we have a very special guest. We have actor Jason Zlatkus. Jason, say hello.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing out there?
Fantastic, man. How are you?
Oh, man, doing really good. Thanks for having me on your show today.
So I guess we're your second podcast of the year, is what I read.
I guess.
What motherfuckers beat us to you? That's what I want to know. Who are those sons of bitches? Fuck those guys.
You know, I was on. Yeah, forget that show. Right. Never mind that show. We're on this show. My Worst Holiday show. Yeah, you know, the other one was more like a radio show. It wasn't quite a podcast. So you're kind of the first there.
Oh, hey, look at
Perfect.
I knew we could do it.
Yeah. Exactly. So, yeah. Where were we?
Tell us all about you, man. Tell us about what you've done, where you've been, who you are. Tell us all about you.
Right on. Well, you know, I'm Jason Zlatkus. I'm originally from San Jose, California. Currently living in Vacaville near San Francisco. That's where I'm at. And what I do is currently I'm an actor and a model. That's what I do.
Well, you are a rather handsome-looking man, except for when you answered. You actually looked like Dagwood off the old comic strips. I mean, your hair was straight out. It was very cool. Like I was like, I wanted to make you a sandwich.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. When you called me an hour earlier than I was supposed to expect you.
Surprise!
Right. Hey, that's all good. I'm just happy to be on the show. No, yeah, you're right. When you saw me, my hair was a little crazy. Thank you, though, for the compliment. So I've been very lucky. I started as a men's warehouse model and have been lucky to do a lot of print work.
I can see why. You're good. You're a good-looking man.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah. I wish you ladies out there could see the way this guy looks. Strong jawline, tall, thin, dark hair. Yeah.
Here's what happens: Mr. Holiday gets a couple scotches in him, and then a guy, comes on with great-looking hair and a beard, and
you're gay.
He's all over the guests. I mean, like, Jesus Christ.
I'm a happily married man of 16 years. I'll get a hold of him. I'm actually straight, but it's very funny. So
It's all good. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, the ladies do. The ladies are my favorite fans. They
yeah. You got to have a hard time slinging ass. Are you married? Please say no.
I am married.
Oh, damn.
Yes, and you know what? I've been married 18 years.
Yeah, I'd be tired of fucking everybody too. I mean, I would just, you know what? I'm just tired of fucking everybody.
How long have you been married?
Women come out with a stick with their panties on the end saying, "We surrender to this guy."
Lately that's almost like that. Yeah, it's a very surreal feeling. It really is, because I wasn't always like this.
I have to eat fried food because if I don't, I'm afraid I'll be too good looking.
I got married because I'm not.
I used to be really heavy though. I used to.
Liar.
I used to be really, really heavy. I used to weigh like 300 pounds. And no, I swear to God. And
really?
And that's why I lost a bunch of weight. That's what I mean. It feels very. It feels really surreal to be forget. I don't know if this is true, but
no, wait. You were a men's warehouse model. Now, were you the plus size warehouse model, or are you the now warehouse model?
No. It was 3 years ago, and it was when I first started modeling, and I worked for them for a year, and it was post the weight loss. It was because I've been.
So they didn't hire. So they didn't hire the fat guy to do the modeling.
No, but that's not to say there isn't room.
Okay, all right. I'm just asking questions, Jason. Don't get weird on me now, man.
Getting weird. No, modeling's all inclusive. There's modeling for everyone. But me personally, I couldn't break into the industry until I looked like this. until I got fit. Yeah.
You're ready. You walk into an interview, you're like, I'm here for the modeling gig.
Yeah.
Did you run up the stairs?
Well,
nah, I just walked through the door.
I mean, I know that's how it is. I know that's in jest, but that's really how it was before I lost the weight. Like that, my breathing and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I really did. It took me a long time.
Fuck, I lost like 60 pounds. I wasn't like you, like, God.
You lost 60 pounds?
Yeah.
Fuck, I lost 60 pounds.
Yeah.
Look how.
Hey. My weight loss holiday now. That's the name of the show.
Fathers, look out for your daughters.
Oh, excuse me, I got something.
And people say, Mark, how'd you do it? And I said, heroin.
Yeah. That's not how I did it. But
everybody has their own way, Jason. You don't have to cast your things at me, man.
There's no monopoly on weight loss.
Right. Eric Sabin, how are you, buddy?
Right.
We're gonna be doing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be doing shout outs. Eric has a show in Akron called If It's Comedy, and I'm gonna be doing shout outs, and I'm gonna be doing shout outs for you as well. We're talking to actor, model, Jason. God damn it, lost it again. Say it. Zlatkus. There it is.
Almost that.
I was very close the last time.
I always cringe when you say people's last names because I'm like,
don't do it, Mark.
I just don't do it like whatsoever because you can't fuck it up if you don't say it.
Right. No, they just call me JC mostly because nobody can say my last name. So
JC, yeah. I like it.
I
thought I nailed it in the preview. I thought I nailed it.
You might have. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
That was too long ago. So how did you get into modeling / acting? Was it always something you wanted to do?
So it actually was never something I wanted to do. I never thought I could even do it. And specifically acting, because acting is really hard, and I never thought that I could do it. And a lady came into the store I was working at the time and asked me if I wanted to be a model, essentially. Long story short. And, at first I didn't think it was real. I thought, that can't be. Who walks in somewhere and asks somebody to be a model? But apparently people do that. And so I Googled her and thought, I thought.
Not once has that happened to me. I want you to know that, Jason. Not once has that happened to me.
Not once. Yeah, well, only once has it happened to me. So I mean, maybe But anyway, so she turned out to be with Men's Wearhouse, and that's how I got put on. I basically was like discovered.
Cool.
And which is how I look at it. Yeah, but I didn't just get thrown out there like. I mean, I sort of did. It was sort of like a sink or swim kind of thing. But we got some training. We were, and then after that, I was taught how to do it, and then they trained me and all the whole bit, and I became a training model after that, and that's how and then after that I got. I wanted to take it further. I wanted to do things like commercials and magazines and movies and stuff, and so I applied for some acting gigs and got cast. The first role I got was just based off my look, and I think I did pretty well.
What?
And then after that. Yeah, right. Like I had no acting talent at that point, but I think I pulled off film, and then after that, I started getting like obsessed with acting, and that's how I got into it.
Cool.
And now it's like what I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really just sort of fell into it. I was very lucky. I was at a point in my life where I needed something to like. Give me a purpose to live. Not that give me a reason to get up in the morning.
Right.
Besides just going to work, coming home. I mean, and supporting my family. Don't get me wrong, I love my family the whole time, but give me something where I feel like I'm contributing or being worthy more than just a cog in the wheel of society.
Right.
So yeah, so that was acting for me.
Oh, that's awesome. Everybody, we're talking to Jason Zlatkus. He's a model for Men's Wearhouse, a good-looking motherfucker, and also an actor. My brother, Alan Williams, is watching. He has a show on YouTube called Daddy and Daughter Eat Weird Food Combinations. It's very funny. Very funny. I highly recommend it. Tracy Culler's watching. And everybody, we're back to Jason. Jason, keep on going. Tell us a story, brother. What do you got?
Tell you a story. Oh, my goodness. Oh, let's see.
We put him on the spot because we're an hour early.
Yeah, give me a chance.
He literally said that he has thousands of stories.
I do, but you got to give me a topic. Like
cocaine.
I don't. Yeah.
You asked for a topic.
What was it?
Hookers. Blow. The day that midget.
Vomiting.
The day the midget. Go on.
Oh my God, you guys are nuts. Okay,
I like cantaloupe. Your turn.
Why cantaloupe? So, all right, I mean, I have tons of stories, but now that I'm on the spot, I'm sure they're not thrilling. But
once in Bangkok, a gentleman did this to me.
Yeah, it's more like that, but they're not as exciting.
And that's when your mother picked those dollars up off the stage and said goodbye to that donkey forever.
Yeah, see, I'm wondering if I have anything with as witty as a punchline. I mean, a story about vomiting. I don't typically do that. I try not to.
Nobody. I don't think anybody typically does it. It's not like, oh fuck, I forgot to vomit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
No one wants to do
I've never
right?
drank in a
Wait,
bottle.
is it 6 o'clock?
A bottle of Jack and a half a bottle of Jaeger, and then just like didn't vomit.
You know what I like? I like what do they call them? It's Jägermeister and Red Bull.
Yeah, Jaeger bomb.
Jaeger bomb. Okay. Every time somebody does that, I'll take it and I'm like, here's the domestic battery, and I take a shot of it because nothing gets you more hammered and amped up at the same time, other than like vodka and cocaine. So somebody's gonna get beat that night.
I'm 33 years old. I grew up with the whole Jaeger bomb fad, with like the Jersey Shore and shit like that. Like that was like cool. Like when I was like 21, that was like
Jersey Shore was never cool.
Yes, it was. It's still fucking cool.
It's not fucking
cool.
Fight
me.
They're douchebags.
I love the Jersey Shore.
Every one of them are douchebags. They're fucking douchebags.
Yeah. Okay, so I grew up with the Jersey Shore. I love that place. The Jersey Shore is the best. Dude, I try to tell people that. The Jersey Shore is where it's at. If you want to go to the beach, you go there. And people don't listen.
I'm sure it's cool. I'm just saying they're not.
No, I'm telling you, the Jersey Shore, man. Okay, so one time when I was a kid, right?
There we go.
This horrible storm with the Jersey Shore, and I used to love to go to Asbury Park too, and because the Freak Show was at Asbury Park, and so you could go there when we were kids.
The Freak Show?
And see that, but yeah, man, because I'm old, man. So, so back in the '80s, you know,
Barnum and Beatties. So, dude, I'm 53.
I mean, the '80s didn't hate, you know. I mean, right? The '80s weren't like as we didn't have. Well, the Freak Show was allowed to perform, is what I should say.
Right.
It wasn't as you know, they now they kind of shut those things down. They kind of hate on that, but back then we were allowed to see that stuff. And but going to the Jersey Shore when I was a kid, there was this storm one year, and all the jellyfish. Do you remember that? Were you around back then when the jellyfish? It was like one year that the storm had thrown all the jellyfish into the ocean and all up in the beach, and they were everywhere, and people were getting stung. Because we were just out there. And, you know, and I didn't go in because I'm actually like really scared of the ocean. I don't really go in.
Yeah,
So's this fucker.
I'm terrified.
So's this fucker.
Terrified.
Yeah, I don't really go in it, so I didn't get stung. But man, the jellyfish were just everywhere. And me and my sister, and I can remember burying the jellyfish. They were just on the beach, and you could pick them up, or not pick them up, but you could bury them.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it was the funnest thing to bury them. And other people said that was animal cruelty, but.
Do jellyfish have feelings?
So,
They're not even of this earth. Like literally, they
Kurt
think,
Cobain, do jellyfish have feelings?
they literally think they're an alien species, just like an octopus. Like they have no.
Like, I don't know. I was a kid, and I was like, let's bury them. That way, when people step on them, it'll be really funny.
That's hilarious.
When I was in the sandcastle.
All right, everybody, we're talking to Jason Zlatkus, Dick. That was a solid joke. That was solid. You got to give it to me.
Solid joke.
So
you grew up in Jersey?
Yeah.
All
Well, I
right.
spent a lot of time as a kid. Yeah, my parents, my grandparents are from Jersey, and my grandmother's from Philadelphia. So as a child, my dad worked for United Airlines, and we'd fly back east a lot. I would spend at least a month a year back there. So I spent a lot of time back there. I wouldn't say I grew up there.
Yeah.
But to me, that was a big part of my childhood.
Okay,
right.
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So we would go to the Jersey Shore all the time. My grandpa, and they had a friend who had a house on the beach, and, you know, one of those big expensive, and he was the kind of guy, he sculpted clay and did photography and stuff, but he had a house on the beach, and we would go down there when I was a kid.
Cool.
Yeah. I love it.
How would you like to like live on the beach and be able to like sculpt clay and live there?
Right.
You know, like how can I want that gig. I mean, I'm sure I can't sculpt anything great, but I can take a piece of clay and do something with it. And I would like to live on the beach.
I can make like a fucking ashtray or something.
Yeah, I can make an ashtray.
Or like a coffee cup.
Yeah,
Yeah, hey, there you go.
I made a son in art class back in like
Well, I'm
8th
from
grade.
that era where we made, but I mean, yeah, I'm from the era where we made ashtrays at school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we would sculpt them and bring them home, and our dad would use them.
We would use it. Yeah, exactly. There's a picture of it next to my birthday cake when I'm blowing out the candles and Dad's smoking a cigarette with my ashtray.
Right, yeah. I was trying to tell the kids we used to have ashtrays in the car, like in the back of the seat in front of you where it would flip down, and then you could put, like in my grandparents' car, there was a cigarette holder in the front, like where the kids would sit.
Yeah.
And my kids are like, no, that's where the outlet for whatever.
Yeah,
Have you seen the pictures? And, I'm like, I remember I was there. I was there. I'm 53 years old, man. I was there. And have you seen pictures of like old McDonald's?
Yeah.
McDonald's ashtrays and matches? Like they used to leave the ashtrays and matches at the table for people to smoke at.
Yeah. So I'm a huge nostalgia guy, and I collect a lot of old food packages and old food memorabilia, and those ashtrays, those little gold tin McDonald's ashtrays, come
Right.
out all the time.
Well, that was the that was the 80s. That was the 80s. In the 70s, they had the real plastic round ashtrays, like the full cup ashtrays.
Oh.
And I would die for a matchbook like an actual matchbook of McDonald's matches.
McDonald's matches, yeah. They used to give you those too, like with the coffee. I remember you matches with it.
Yes,
my parents-
when you order
my
coffee,
parents
you
went out
got
and
got
drank
matches with it
coffee
as well.
then.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
That blows my mind.
It was like a breakfast thing. They gave you they gave you the matches. I don't know why. So you know when I was a kid, I had
Matches
my
goes with
birthday.
coffee. Duh, Jason. Duh.
I was like,
Matches go with coffee.
I was about 2 weeks into being 21, and then they outlawed smoking in bars in Illinois. And I always thought it was weird because, like, we were underage whenever we go into bars, and we'd like you just sit there and just chain smoke cigs, or go to like a truck stop, like a diner, and just chain smoke cigs when you're sitting there eating your buddy's eating his fucking waffles, and you're just smoking a cigarette in front of him. And then you go to Florida. And it's like going back in fucking time. Because you could smoke anywhere in fucking Florida.
Is that right?
Yeah.
God damn, I quit smoking years ago. I wish I could go back there and just do it. Just to do it for the nostalgia of
Yeah,
it.
we went to Indianapolis. And
I want to go to a McDonald's. I want to smoke a Marlboro Light. I haven't smoked in 30 fucking years, but I want to do that now.
Don't do that.
There's not like going to like a strip club and just like you're like you could smoke in here. It's like takes you back.
Holy
So
shit.
I never feel like smoking more than in the casino though. In the casino,
Oh,
is when
yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is time. This is like when you do that.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Like, hey,
it's
give
like
me a
we're
pack of
smoking.
cigarettes. Like,
I mean, I don't smoke. Don't get me wrong. I quit years and years and years ago. But you know, when you go there, I still get that thing like, oh, this is what you're supposed to do at the casino.
yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
You know,
You got to kill some time somewhere.
This is what I hate about. This is what I miss most about smoking because I'm a dick. Obviously I'm obnoxious. I'm a little obnoxious, and sometimes people, you know, like I'll get into a riff back and forth with people, and when I'd get into a riff with somebody, and they do a burn on me, and they turn around to their buddies and look at their buddies and laugh, you know, and look for their buddies to laugh. I would actually take my cigarette and I would flick it on the top of their head. Now, their buddies could see it happening, you know? So,
Wow.
But they can't.
yeah, so their buddies could see it happening,
funny.
but they didn't see it happening. So I'm like, I would just take a drag, flick it on top of their head, and their buddies would just fucking fall apart. And then they would think that their buddies just thought he was the funniest motherfucker on the earth. You know, and everybody would just be laughing. And they'd turn back around, and I'd just still be smoking. It's just-
You don't know.
it was just as smooth, too. It was just...
right.
You know what I'm excited for?
What's that?
We're making a Facebook official here.
All right.
I just bought my childhood home from my parents, all right, today. So my parents, their house that they're buying, the kitchen's not done yet, so they're going to be with me for a little while until their kitchen's done.
Aren't they a little old to be living at home?
Yeah, they're a
Okay,
little old to live at home.
I'm just asking.
So,
I'm just asking.
I cannot wait.
You don't have to go off camera to do that,
I
Jason.
don't think my parents are watching. I cannot wait to sit.
You can be right on camera. Doesn't matter.
Cannot wait to sit in my living room and just fucking spark
you
up
go.
my
There
bong.
you go.
Spark up my bong right in front of my parents.
Get
They're
out of
like,
my
"Yeah,
house.
hey, if you got a problem with it, you can get the fuck
Get out
out."
of my house.
I have a career here.
Nobody can see you. It's just us.
You can see me, buddy.
We're not talking.
Oh, it's legal in Illinois, so we're good.
Home. Go about childhood home.
Man, it's gonna be like a free for all. I'm gonna do all the things that I always wanted to do at my house
Yeah,
that I
intentionally.
couldn't do.
Exactly.
In front of my parents. This is just gonna be great.
You know what you ought to do is like knock on the door. You guys ain't having sex in there, are you? You know, like keep the door open.
yeah,
open.
that's a
Keep the door
That
open.
is a good one. That is a good one. Yeah. Nope, gotta keep the door open.
Keep the door open.
I know other guys who bought their childhood home too. We never did My parents sold it off. I can't even afford my childhood home.
Neither can I.
Dude, it's like $1 million home. I can't afford my childhood home, man.
My favorite.
I gotta hit Hollywood before I.
My favorite line from when I was a kid was.
You gotta hit San Francisco before you hit fucking Hollywood.
My favorite line from when I was a kid, my parents would say, "Are you in? Or are you out?
Are you in?
Or are you out? You in?
Yeah.
You're out. Were you born in a fucking barn? You leave the door open?
Wait till they're holding the refrigerator door open looking. Wait till they're just staring into the refrigerator.
That stuff is a whole lot less funny when you have kids of your own, man. I'm telling you, I'm leaving the goddamn light on. I'm gonna beat you. Why is the light on? Why is that? Dude, don't put your dish there. Put it in the sink. What do you do? Just stuff like all day long. I mean,
do you pay the bills here? Do you pay the bills in this house? I pay the bills in this house.
I mean, so I have a line, and he Googled it. How much a year does a light bulb cost? And it was something like $2, and he came back and he gave me $2 and told me don't worry about it. And I was like, there's no way that's happening. If I tell you, I was like, oh.
Good for him.
I was like, oh, you think you know about this computer stuff? Yeah, I'm telling you, I got a couple of smart asses on my hands.
Yeah,
that's classic.
Here's $2. Fuck you, Dad. I tell you what, here's $3.50. I got half a year next year. Fuck you.
You can't. Yeah, he couldn't pay me enough for the look I gave him, though.
Here's $10.75. I'll talk to you when I'm fucking 18.
Right, I'm telling you, he went online and he figured it out. How much does a light bulb cost to leave on? Yeah.
Wow, what a smart kid.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And the truth is, surprisingly, light bulbs don't cost that much. It's probably something I don't need to worry about. But for the sake of why is every goddamn light on in my house?
It's built in.
Going with all the windows open.
It's built into a dad DNA. Here's your argument back. It's not the light bulb, boy. It's the light bulb. It's the air conditioning. It's the refrigerator. You got to compound it. Yeah. Numbers never lie, but liars always number.
Right.
Remember that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Always use the numbers the other way, man.
The house that I'm renting right now, like I pay for all the bills, separately and all that.
Officially, you owe me $275,000, boy.
Occasionally, like in the summer or whatever, I will open windows up and turn the AC on.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, because I'm fucking paying for it. I don't care. If somebody else did it, I'd probably get pissed off, but I like a little breeze coming in with my AC.
With your AC.
I like to hear the sound of the neighbors mowing their lawn and the birds chirping and the other neighbors fucking each other. You can hear them sometimes. Pretty impressive.
I'll do that in a car.
Yeah.
In the car.
Yeah.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's neighbors fucking in the distance.
Yeah. Sounds like they're having a good time.
Yeah, when we used to go cruising.
Oh, shit!
In the El Camino.
My parents are on.
Hey, your parents are on. Hey, listen, the door's open. You guys better.
Keep your door open. Keep your door open. That's the rules of the house now.
It's not your house. Sorry, guys.
Hi, Karen. I love you, dear.
No, it's Kevin. He just.
Kevin. Oh,
yeah.
No, Karen's there.
No, he uses mom's Facebook.
So do you want to create humidity? Do you want to create humidity, Estabi? Is that that's what my brother said?
That's true. Yeah, it does create humidity.
It does create humidity.
Yeah. Well, fuck me.
No.
All right. We need another story.
All right.
We got off topic a little bit.
Yeah. So all right. So anyway, I don't know. Where should we go from there?
Electric Avenue. And we'll take you higher.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've never referenced Eddie Grant before in my life, and I don't know why that just hit me now, but I'll just run with it.
Electric
Give a new,
and
then we'll take it higher.
I thought
Actually-
that's what you were talking about. I'm like, Eddie Grant?
I actually hated that song. I actually hate that song.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
Really?
Yeah,
My
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just like something, sometimes you just don't. This is one I just don't.
There you go.
My dad actually called me the other day and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing." He was like, "Oh, you sound sad." I go, "No, I'm just really high." and what did you say? You said something back that was genius. I can't remember because I was high, but what did you say? It was hilarious. Comment back when you get it. He'll think of it. It's like, no, I'm just really,
I don't know why this
really
was-
high.
I don't know why this reminds me of this, but I'm a karaoke whore. I love karaoke. And I got up and I did Give Me One Reason to Leave Here. And Tracy Chapman did it, but it was originally done. Well, here's the joke. So I get up and I do the song. And we're in a small bar. And I'm going back, and this dude at the table with a bunch of women. He goes, "Hey man, why you doing a chick song?" And I go, "It's Muddy Waters, you fucking dipshit, off Electric Mud." No, and I go, "Know your music." And then the women all around the table just fucking fell apart laughing. And I just walked off, and it was like one of those great walk-off moments that you can do in your life.
Sure.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we
Casey.
used to go to this karaoke joint, and it was because it had just moved in next door to
Casey, Tabitha Baby.
our neighborhood, and they would let us. They were this Asian place, and they didn't card us, so we were younger, and we could go in there and we could drink.
Oh, nice.
But the deal was, in order to drink, you had to sing. So we would go in there just to drink, and I would sing all kinds of so-called chick songs.
Yeah,
I
a few
didn't care, as
soggy
long as they
bombs.
were-
Yeah, of course.
You know, yeah, we were doing it in there. It was great. I mean, having a good time. You know.
Dude, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Why-
Karaoke song though. That's the extent of my. And the other karaoke thing is for me is what I don't get is how come every time I'm at an office party, some chick has to sing Big Butts on karaoke. That's a thing, right?
I think that's probably what like the
Butts.
number one karaoke
What?
song ever. I think.
Or picture.
Yeah, like I look over at some skinny white chick every time. Like, why check out Big Butts?
Now we have a buddy.
Like, girls, if you're at office.
We have a buddy who's a rather large gentleman
Oh yeah.
and can absolutely
He nails
drop
it.
that fucking beat, man. I mean, he fucking nails it. And he's got a backside on him the size of fucking Texas. Like, he's lost a lot of weight. I mean, a lot of weight. You know
What is
where he
it?
hasn't lost it?
In his ass.
In his
It's
ass. I mean, that dude has a backyard like no. You play volleyball on that fucker. I mean, but he gets up and he just fucking belts that.
It is very impressive how he does Baby Got Back.
Oh, he nails it.
Yeah, for a
Yeah.
white guy, he's
awesome.
got some rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've done karaoke since then though. I think it's been like 20 years for me, at least.
Yeah, I can't do
More than 20
karaoke.
years. It's been, I'd say 30 years since I've done karaoke.
Oh, no shit.
Which,
It might have been 30
Yeah.
days.
I mean-
Like, if it had not been for COVID, it definitely would have been at least 5. Like, I'm terrible.
Okay.
I'm terrible. I'm not good at all, but I love to sing.
yeah.
Like, and that's the thing about karaoke, is you're not supposed to be good. You know?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean,
Famous
you know,
people are
there's always
good.
the guy at the bar,
You're
though.
Stabby.
No.
I'm Mark.
There's always
That's
the guy at
it.
the bar, though. The guy at the bar. There's always the guy at the bar who's trying to like really kill it. Like, oh my god, like I'm gonna get a record contract.
Yeah.
There's always that guy. He's always like,
Dude,
"Man,
you're in a bar named Chubby's. Okay, you're not gonna get a fucking contract. You're in a bar named Chubby's.
yeah, you know,
Watch me
I
nail his
swear,
Pearl
though,
Jam
I swear
song.
I'm gonna get a recording contract from my neighbors though, because I sing in the shower, and that's what I think sometimes.
There you
My
go.
neighbors
There
are
you
getting a
go.
Contract, yeah. I hope they like rapping though, because I do all hip hop in my shower mostly. Yeah, we do hip hop shows here in my. But,
Oh yeah. Yeah, nice.
So Jason,
Yeah.
Jason's
Rap.
in his shower going, regulators,
Mount
mount
up.
up.
Rap battles in the shower.
yeah, except that I don't love Warren G. I never cared for Warren G.
popular because he was Dr. Dre's stepbrother.
Was he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there were a bunch of dudes. Yeah, like all those guys, Cam, and all those guys that came out of that area. They're all like either somehow cousins or related.
In
Yeah.
some way, yeah.
Cube.
Everybody,
Yeah,
we're talking to
yeah,
Jason
a lot of those
Zlatkus. He's
Yeah.
an actor. He's a model. He's been a Men's Warehouse model for a long time.
Professional karaoke singer.
Professional karaoke singer. Really good in the shower, I've heard.
No.
But does not like
Look at the
Warren
show.
G.
No. You know, I'm really good in the shower. I'm really good on set. I'm really good in other places. Probably not.
He's
So
talking
I-
about fucking his wife at that point. That's what he said. Really
Whoa.
good in other
Yeah,
places.
you know what? And I wasn't gonna go there, but I'm glad you brought
Don't
it
worry.
up. Yeah, there
Don't
you
worry, Jason. I'm here to help
My
you
parents.
fill the bridges and the gaps that you leave in your statements. I'm not much of a metaphor fella.
go. No, here's my mom note. Jason, I don't think I liked that last show you were on.
Wait, what's your mom's name? Let me send this right to you.
You better not, my mom.
You better
You
not.
better not.
I just kind of had to deal with it after my parents. found
Mr.
out.
Holiday said cunt 17 times.
Yeah. I'll get a talking to tomorrow. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Don't worry,
Yeah,
Kevin. I'll talk to him. Karen, I'll talk to him.
33 years old. And
I'm gonna scold you.
In about 2 weeks, I'll be 33 years old, living with my parents. Or are they living with me?
They're gonna live with you.
Yeah. That's the important part.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, my parents they don't love everything I do as an actor. You know, I do a lot of violent movies. My parents don't like that. My mom is always like, Jason, we thought your part was good, but we don't like that kind of movie. And you know, my dad's like, I did a police officer. My dad was like, Jason, I don't like the way you portrayed that role. So I mean, you know, I get, you know, my parents are.
Jason, did you tell the director that you didn't like what you were
That's what
doing?
I said.
I mean, as long as you're
I
not
said,
kneeling
Dad,
on
I said-
someone's neck,
I
you
said,
can be
Dad,
okay.
they order it. I do step on someone's neck. They said, Dad. Yeah. They said, Dad. I said, Dad, that's what they want from me. I said, Dad, if that's what they pay me to do, that's what I do. And then, you know, oh, Jason, I just didn't think that was needed. And, you know, you shouldn't make cops look bad.
Oh my gosh!
which they don't need my help, but hey, you know, it's whatever.
You know, it's amazing. Like people when Gilligan's Island was on, people were calling the Coast Guard to go save those people.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I think your parents are kind of living. You know what? Joe Friday actually was just kind of a character. You know, he really didn't.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Don't even. Okay, so the Black Lives Matter video that I was in, okay, that struck a nerve with people. Like some people, man, freaked. And I got some notes, and one of them told me this lady writes me. She doesn't even watch the video. She just looks at the cover of the video and she says, "That looks racist. You're making all white ladies look bad. I'm not gonna watch the video." And then that was it, and defriended me. Like so.
So you're like this. Hold on. So you take out your pen and your paper, you hold the pen in your hand, you put it to the paper, and you go, "Dear Karen."
Yeah. Dear Karen.
Okay, my mom's name is Karen. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Exception to the rule is Matt Staub's mother, Karen. Love you, Karen. You're adorable. You're adorable. I love you since the first moment I seen you.
Yeah,
Could've
so,
done my
but
mom.
the point is that people have trouble separating.
Could've done it
acting
20 years
from,
ago.
Real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You know,
Oh my God. Yep.
That's very funny. Like,
so you know, go on.
oh no, that's what I was thinking. Like people going like, you know, I didn't really care for what you did there or what you did there, and then like nobody thinks there's a thing called a script and a
Yeah, there's a
paycheck.
script and there's right.
Yeah, and a paycheck. So here's what I'm gonna do. So Mark,
Yeah.
you're a really good guy. I like what you've done. I'm gonna cast you as Hitler. And I'm going to go, how much are you going to pay me? And they're going to say this much. And I'm going to go, apparently I'm Hitler. And so, I'm in. You know, as long as it's not for a white nationalist society promo. You know, so
Right, so that's the thing. So as an actor, though, you have to be careful of what roles you take because people don't understand. You can't, you know, if I did take a role as
Jason. Yeah, don't get me wrong. That's only because they're stupid.
Yeah. Oh, no, but you remember when?
I'm just taking their side.
Glenn,
What's that?
What?
you remember? You remember when Negan killed Glenn on The Walking Dead?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And Negan baseball batted Glenn, and everybody was like, "Oh, fuck that dude! I'm gonna kill that dude!" And people were pissed. And I thought to myself at that moment, I thought, "Oh man, being an actor, doing that performance, I'll bet you when he went on the street, people were like, I'm gonna kill you!" Like, because even I was mad, and I know the game. And I was so, you know, and so I'm thinking to myself, oh man, when you pull off a role like that, and people really hate you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and so there's, you know, so I'm getting a little bit of that now from this Black Lives Matter video. I'm getting a little bit of people being like, oh man, in that role, and I'm going, yeah, but you realize I'm just an actor. But at the same point too, you know, they offered me. I guess we have to, as actors, you do have a little say in the role you take, you know. So I mean, you can maybe not do a role like I usually don't play the cop. I usually don't like to play the cop.
Yeah.
No, the guy that played Manson back in the 70s won an Oscar. Okay,
Well, yeah, but
he played Manson, but he was a great guy. He won another award for X-Files. But he was a great guy.
It's like
right, but Anthony Perkins was a psycho, and then that was it.
Yeah.
He was a psycho, and that was all he got. So I mean, yeah, not everybody gets to come back from being Charles Manson. You know, I mean, I just watched Saturday Night Live, and Jim and
Christian
Jim
Bale was American Psycho, and he was Batman then.
That's my point, though, is that I'm watching Saturday Night Live. John Krasinski's the host.
Yeah.
And everybody is calling him Jim the whole time. I
Yeah.
don't care what John Krasinski's in. Dude is Jim.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, you're right. Yes.
You know what? No,
He's always gonna be Jim.
You know, I gotta. You know what? I can't follow that. Have you watched Jack Ryan on Amazon?
I haven't at all watched Jack Ryan.
He's fantastic. He actually broke out of Jim. He's fantastic. Now, normally, like the majority of people are going to go Jim. But no, he's fantastic in it.
It's like,
and you know what? He's really good in The Quiet Place too. And you know, when you watch The Quiet Place, he's not necessarily. You know, after a few minutes, he ceases to be Jim.
Yeah.
But you know, so I think the beard has a lot to do with him not looking.
But he wrote that. Didn't he write that and direct that?
Yeah, so what a brilliant move that he had to do that in order to break the mold. He had to come out with something else, or he was Jim forever.
Right. So absolutely. No, he fantastically did. I didn't see that movie, because it just like I don't know. I just didn't see that movie.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Is it? I'll have to watch it then. I don't. There's a follow up with what's her name where they had to cover their eyes. They couldn't see. You know, like.
Oh yeah. The Bird Box.
The Bird Box, yeah. I thought I'm not going to watch that.
Film,
yeah, I'm not going to watch
that. Was, The Happening came out like a couple years before that, and it was the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so The Happening, though, The Happening is way better. Like, dude, I remember seeing The Happening in the theater and just being like, oh my gosh, this film. When the people are falling off the roof and shit, I was like, dang, dude, The Happening is bomb. These other movies are good. The Happening is way better.
I agree with you.
But, you know, I mean, but listen, though, I kind of like plants, you know what I mean? It's been with me for a long time. Yeah. You know, those plants have been trying to get me for years, man, so I don't know what to tell you.
They talk to me.
They talk to me.
They talk to me. That's what
yes.
That's it. There you go. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Classic.
All right, Jason, we're gonna wrap this up. Talk about you again. All you want about you, and we'll sign off here and hang out for a second after we get off here because we really want to talk to you like outside of this. So talk about you, brother.
You you mean if we want to get more raw than what we're already doing? So, okay.
No, there is no more raw. It's more personable after that. It's
more personal questions. Yeah, the follow up to the interview, the follow up, the debriefing. So
yes,
anyway,
the debriefing,
That's a good way.
exactly.
Yeah, I like it.
What is it? Deniability,
So,
accountable deniability, or something like that.
Big words. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me give some promos. Let me give some shouts.
Absolutely.
I got some things coming up. I'm doing some modeling runways at the end of the month. I've got some films coming out. I'm pretty excited about. I just did a movie based off of Four Brothers. That movie with Mark Wahlberg.
I love that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just did a scene from that, and it's going to be included in basically like a collage of. It's a motion picture, but it's going to be pieces of other films sort of integrated into this whole to make a conglomerate. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Is it like the separate brothers? Is it like a story of each brother and then coming together, or?
No, we actually like reenacted a scene, or like were inspired by a scene from the film, and then what we did was we kind of made it our own. And we're basically like tributing the films, and it's going to be like a mixtape, I guess, of actors performing scenes from different movies over the years.
Okay.
And I think
Oh,
that's what it's supposed
cool.
to be. That's my understanding. So that should
An
be coming out
ensemble.
pretty soon, actually.
An ensemble.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, an ensemble. There you go, something like that, right? And which is my first one of those. It's my first movie of my first feature length of the year. I just was Mr. January 2021 for Hot Model Magazine.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah!
There it is.
Right? Thank you. Yeah, see, there's that sexiness.
And the runner-up was that dude that went to prison with the little
Teardrop
on his
thing.
eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you mean the guy from GameStop who was outside GameStop screaming? Yeah, that guy, he was runner up. But, so I have that coming out. And actually, Friday, I have the music video where I play the police officer. And I'm pretty excited about that, too. But I got, this year's going to be a big year for me. I got other things going on. I'm working on playing Assassin coming up. And I think I'm doing. The problem is I had so many things move from COVID that now they're all starting to come to fruition, and I'm not sure even what order they're coming. So I'm really not sure what I have coming up. But I have a lot on the horizon. I'm very lucky.
Well,
so
when things come out and you're ready to talk about them, because like you said, you got thousands of stories. So here's the thing: when you're ready, when something's coming out, let me know, and I'll have you back on. You can talk about your project.
Nice.
And we can tell more stories. We can do the same thing that we're doing right now. Just a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, drinking some stuff. You can do whatever you're doing there with that thing. And then,
Hourglass.
the hourglass, yes. Makes time pass very quickly or very slowly. But either way, no, let me know. Absolutely. And I'll have you back on.
Absolutely.
I'm here to promote you guys. I love to have actors on. I want to promote them. And I love, there's no end to stories. Just no end. And I love this about what I do.
It's all about the memories, man.
The memories, man. So, yeah, go ahead and finish up.
You got it. So, so anyways, I have a lot coming out. Just follow me online, I guess, is what I would tell the fans.
Jason Zlatkus, look him up on IMBD. Now make sure you look him up on IMBD and then click it, whatever, and then keep clicking his name as many times as you can. This is going to help him out.
Yeah,
Keep clicking his name.
Oh, yeah.
Once a day, every day, as long as you fucking live. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
If you can do that, that would be great.
Yeah.
And give us $3 a month on My Worst Holiday at Patreon.com. And from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this has been My Worst Holiday.
And I love my parents. I'm sorry for cursing.
I love you both, too. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.